for the video. Okay, here we go. Filming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and action. Hey guys, my name is Jacob Redding with Redding Dance. My lovely assistant today was Miss Jasmine. Thank you so much for helping me out. We went over some dips, ducks, and folds. Oh my is the title of our class. So we were just covering some just safety things and some basic technique that we use a little bit, and kind of we crossed it over. We talked about, he said, is that in two-step or is that quick slows? It works in two-step, it works in West Coast swing, it works in our country swing with the rock step. So it's very versatile. Just wanted to make sure that we have it a little bit. So we started off with just a little bit of a rocking step into the finish of after our follow turn in country swing. So we finished that rock and prep. We brought her in for an inside turn, inside roll, 1, 3, and 4. We caught her here. We let that hand go and then slid across the back and caught the shoulder blade. I'm taking this arm and thinking like slap bracelet around the waist as my follow sends her armpit into my rib cage. We're sending her down into that space. She's rotated facing that wall, and we're holding onto her here. Leaders, I'm actually squeezing her a little bit into my rib cage so that we're nice and tight. We don't want distance here or my follow will pull me over as she goes down. So we want to hold into this space, and I'm like, I will slide into that dip, and I can use this left hand to give a little extra support behind the back if I like. Push off. We talked about coming off of this and sliding up and getting a little rotation, finish into that rock step back, and finishing follow turn. Now the basic in the country swing, if you guys haven't seen it, is just this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We give her a rock and prep, inside turn and dip, bring her up. Rock, step, there we go, and we're back into our basic, right? Then we said, what was this? Hands. We covered the next way, we said that same kind of thing. We went 1, 2, we're expanding our frame to get our follow to come into us and step between our feet. We're trying to get that hip connection inside of the thigh so that we can expand our frame up. Leaders, we're lifting up and out like a Y or a V, and then we're getting rotation as we stow away, thinking martini glass, and we're lowering the hands to the hips. Right? Follow can get lots of movement. I expand her back up, and as I expand back up, I rotate to give her outside action, right? So from there, I can still get that same out there, boom, boom. For the follows, we made a mental note of when we're holding on from the hands, we're never helping, right? We are hooking our fingers like a baby sloth, right? That's my mnemonic for that. We're hooking our fingers there so that we hold. If you use your biceps or your back really strong, it's gonna kind of pull me towards you. We want you to relax that and hold your frame, but just hold, allow your back to relax so you get that good arch in your back, yeah? Ducks, yeah, let's go. We went for that same kind of thing with the ducks. We just started with we let go of the left hand. So we said rock and prep, right? And we rolled it in, the follow, the right hand goes over the top. We're gonna release that hand as we take over right here at the shoulder joint. Right? We're gonna give a little swirl. We're gonna guide this all the way around, leaders, nice, and we're gonna give a little pulse at the beginning and then guide it around nice and easy as we, still giving her a little bit of pressure and catching, rolling our hand, keeping our hand flat across the back, kind of rotates around. And then we're gonna get that shoulder blade again, and we get to bring her into our waist. What are we talking about, fellas? With that right hand, what are you doing? You're gonna slap bracelet that. So you're gonna send it in, catch yourself, help support yourself for that dip, whatever we're doing at that point. Yeah? So, one more time. Follows we talked about coming through. 1, 2, 3, and 4. She's tilting her head down for a brief second, looking at the arm going over her head. As soon as it's clear, she can feel it or see it. Then she's popping that right back up to find her center. You don't want to keep your head down very long, right? She's going to keep stepping down the line as we guide this hand across the back to that shoulder blade, boom, and we hit that dip. Yeah? One time. Here we go. We had and rock. 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. And we hit that rock step and we go. Yes, that makes sense? We did fold, right? Okay, cool. For the folds, we kind of kept the same kind of prep action that we use in very versatile. So we use, backwards duck. Sorry, before that, backwards duck. We had the outside. We said the outside turn with the little J hook action gets our follow to rotate about a quarter rotation. We're going 1, 2. We're going to offer the back side of our hand here. She's going to roll into that. She's thinking a little tilt, and she's going to back her head in through the hole, and then pop it up. finish our rotation and energy out that direction, we're going to catch our leaders. We talked about hooking our follow, not grabbing our follow. We're going to hook the inside with the whole hand. And then we're going to bring her up and back to us. Follow, keep that left leg straight. Bring her back to us, catch her connection, then back away and lower her down and stand her up. And then you can get that rock step here and a free spin if you're something like that. I feel like we didn't talk about that a little bit. Yeah. So then we had the fold. We said 1 and 2. For this one, we let go of the right hand because we're going to send the left hand across the body. We talked about leaders, don't bring her down to your left side because it's going to make her travel and it doesn't feel good. We want her to turn fast and almost on spot, right? So we want her to come in and go 3 and 4, and I want to stay slightly in front of her, leaders. Don't outrun her because you'll pull her. We don't want that. We want to just stay with her as she wraps up. I'm slightly in front. I feel a good connection on my arm. It's tight across her back, and I'm going to shift and 5. Remember, when the arm is going down behind the back, it has to go down, rotate, then up, and then down, rotate, and then up again, right? So anytime it's unfolding or unfolding, the hand has to go down in an arc, let her unroll, and then back up to the place you want it to go, right? I'm going to show from this side. It goes 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, right? We get that connection, yes? Thank you guys so much for coming. I think we got David next. Yeah? Cool.